Hello everyone, Broheen here from the Gamer Emporium, bringing you my second look at Archeage. I took my first look earlier, didn't record anything I was going to, but I had a noisy background and that just wouldn't have worked. So this is your first look at Archeage on my channel, my second look. So now the music is kind of loud and overbearing, and the overall volume is up. So just gonna turn down background music because that gets a little bit annoying. So this is the screen you see after you create a character. We'll take a look at character creation since this is the very first part of the game. Now here you have your two races, which I can pronounce elves, but I can't pronounce the other one, Nuians. So there's the Nuian Alliance and the Haranya Alliance. They're hostile to each other. It's kind of like Rift factions with Guardian and Defiant. 4 different characters you can choose from. Nuian and Elf are one faction, and Pharaon and I can't actually see that because my counter Harani is the other faction. Not sure which is which. I was gonna assume that since this one's called the Harani, that he's part of the Haranya faction. So basically, what it looks like to me is that the Nuian and Elf are probably what's like Guardian in Rift, and these other two are kind of like what's Defiant in Rift. So each type, very Rift-like, very Tryon-like. That's one thing I'll say first. This game is, you can tell it's a Tryon game, but it's done very, very well. So each class has its own respective buffs that it gets, passive buffs just to enhance or separate what kind of character is better than the other at certain aspects in the game. Just like in Rift, dwarves have the dwarven breakfast they can eat, for instance. So after choosing a character here, you can choose either male or female here too. So I'm gonna go with just take the stock guy, actually stock girl, and I actually have something kind of funny to show you. So you can either accept here, or you can go to the appearance and zooms way in. Now look at the graphic on this. This is ridiculous. Like, it's very, very good graphic. And this all should be on the highest settings. It seems to always reset when I close the game and come back in, like the volume issue I had. So what first? Over on the left we have hair, eyes, style, skin, paint. Over on the right you have pre-mades, eyes, nose, mouth, and head. And then you can do this thing called blend looks, which is kind of cool. So you can choose, select face to blend that face, and you can kind of like mix the two. So it's kind of goofy. So we'll choose that hair just because I'm not going to keep this character. But you can go through all the different eyes. Yeah, their eyes are closed apparently. Go through the different mouths. Yeah, pucker up, baby. Different heads. She have a fat chin. I don't want one with a fat chin. Sure. Different noses. And then you got different hairstyles over here. Then you can go through the colors, and each one of these has arrows to go through 3 different palettes. This one down here's got 7, so all these different colors, and it's like that for each one. So you got 4 different sets of eyes. You can choose whatever color. I gotta pick a different set of eyes here because clearly you can't see that. So you can choose whatever color you want. Different styles of eyes, different blushes. Well, for a female anyways, I don't know what the male gets. Different skin. Wow, that is pretty grotesque right there. Whoa. I made the worst looking character humanly possible, and then to do that we're gonna add paint to it, and yeah. Okay, so pre-made, sure, we'll pick that. So what I was going to try and show you was I'm going to have to select an elf female for this. So when I say things jiggle in this game, things jiggle. So take a look at the hair. The hair moves when you move back and forth like so, but so do the boobs. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. kind of funny. So that was I didn't even notice it at first. I was like looking at all the other graphics, started turning my character. I'm like, what the hell? These boobs are jiggling. Wow. So yeah. So anyways, we'll go back to the pre-made of the other character here. Appearance, and we'll just take the stock whatever. So not sure, you can save appearance and load appearances, I guess, if you want to, you know, make more than one character and do it that way. But I'm going to select a skill set now. This is the next area. So it brings you to the screen, and you enter your name. After you choose one of these, you either have Battle Rage, which is like melee. Looks like each one is depicted by a specific god. So this one happens to be Kyrios, the god of destruction, and there's a little guy over here on the right that shows you kind of like what your you know, main abilities are gonna be like, or it gives you somewhat of an idea. So it doesn't seem like we're having too much defense or magic damage. Obviously, with this build, it definitely looks like physical damage, but it looks like curses too. So it's almost like a mix between a warlock and a warrior, which is kind of interesting. The first character I made was a sorceress, sorry, that's very, very heavy into magic damage, definitely a DPS role. You have your archery. Come on, load. Archery does some cool stuff with some arrows. Vitalism, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that this is healing. Occultism is like curses and magic damage, so that's probably another it looks to be like a very, very high DPS spec. Shadow play, honestly, I have not really the slightest clue what that's about. If I had to guess, reading from what it is here, it's kind of like a rogue. So she's holding daggers and shadow play, so you can slip into stealth and whatnot. So name your character, and I'm gonna choose. Let's see, what am I gonna do? We're gonna choose Archer. I changed my mind. We'll do Battle Rage. So it'll be like my character in Rift, Terithiel. And then create character. So then you finalize it. And this is your stock close. Basically, now you got two characters to choose from. This is my sorcery. We'll go in with that. And actually, we will conclude the video here and pick up again on another one for gameplay. So we'll see you guys for episode 2 of Let's Play Archeage. Thanks.